Uh, I there was some ups and downs for me. Um, I thought coming in from the offseason last year, and then I thought I had a pretty good training camp. I was really looking forward to playing, and unfortunately the time wasn't there early. But that like I always say, it's part of the process. Have to continue to work every day and uh, you know believe in what I'm doing is eventually going to come around. Um, so you know once the opportunity was there for me, I feel like for the most part I took advantage. Uh, there were times when maybe I was a little too hesitant, but as time went on and I got more minutes, felt much more comfortable, much more aggressive, and kind of understanding of how I could help this team and how I could be successful. Clearly that was totally different from what was kind of the idea of how I was going to help this franchise, this team. Spacing the floor, doing different things, and to be completely honest, I'm happy that I kind of figured that out.
Do you plan on, after the second part of the season that you had in the playoff run, do you plan on being a regular part of this rotation next year, like no brainer?
I sure hope so. Obviously this offseason is huge for me. Uh, you know, there's no time to rest now. I feel that I've had a few good games here. Unfortunately it ended you know sooner than we wanted it to. As a team. But going forward, like I said, this offseason is huge. There's a lot of work ahead of me, and I'm really looking forward to it. Honestly, I want to, like I've said, uh, you know, work on everything, play a lot. Continue to, get a better feel for the game, understand, how I can continue to be successful, and come back next year stronger, and able to do more to help the team.
How straight here last year?
I'm sorry.
You remember sitting here last year?
Of course I did. Uh, Again, I think it was that I had a lot of work ahead of me. Maybe that I was frustrated about the year that I had, but I don't think that's the case this year. I thought that, like I said, when the opportunities presented themselves, I thought I did a okay job. Certainly there's a lot of steps to be made and a lot of improving to do, especially on the defensive end, and rebounding, kind of doing the little things. You know, like I've kind of said a few times, I really think that I can do a lot more, and that's not to say that I didn't think I was playing fairly well and doing good things. It's that I really do think that there's more that I can tap into and understand, and once again help this team in many different ways.
Is it strange to obviously you came out the season better? What did you learn about how to get better in the offseason?
Well, first of all, I think understanding your body, and not only that, as far as getting stronger, diet, getting in shape, that's always been something I do. But I clearly worked on my shot, which has always been there, but extending my range to three, and playing a lot last offseason. I think that just being in game situations, whether it be pickup, in games, playoff games, it all matters. There's a difference between playing one-on-one with Joel and Chris, and there's a difference between playing in a playoff game. There's a difference between watching film and trying to understand what I can do. The live in-game action is what really helps me get better, helps me understand the game. So I have to continue to try to take advantage of the time, this season that I did, and moving forward.
Is there a way to describe how important games 4 and 5 were for your confidence?
I think that they were big confidence boosters, honestly. I think I did some things well. I thought I, shot the ball pretty well. Defensively, I was happy with what I did for a majority of the time, especially in the post. A lot of times, you know, it was probably that, you know, Meyers can't really guard, but he can shoot. You know, can we throw him in there? And I thought that, you know, my understanding of a scouting report, understanding of Saul, Zebo, you know, all the guys on down the line, but not only guarding the post, guarding pick and rolls, understanding schemes, understanding how I can help our team on the offensive end, and just how I can do different things to help the team, you know, in total.